We'll wait for Hughes to do the intro. We'll just fucking vamp around. Do you want to go through your gifts?
Are we recording right now? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll go through my gifts. Hey, it was my birthday this week. And
happy birthday.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Love you, buddy.
And Crispin, the co-host, one of my bestest pals, got me 3 little gifts.
Yeah, and I'll explain them again. So the big one is for your new apartment. It's something small, so if you don't even like it, you throw it away, whatever. But I figured it was just like a nice little gift for like the new place. Mm-hmm. And then one of them is something that I got as a gift.
This one?
No, that one actually means a lot to me.
This one means a lot.
At the time, that was really fucking hard to find, and I went everywhere because it's been one of my favorite things since I was a kid. And I fucking looked everywhere, and they were sold out because people were buying them and selling them for a shit ton of money. And I bought that one, and then I was like, maybe I should sell it. It's worth a lot right now. And then I decided to keep it, and I love it. It's like one of my favorite things, and it works.
You're giving it to me.
Yeah, so you can have something to remember me by.
That's
in your new
really
place.
Cool. That's awesome. And then there's this little one.
Yeah, so that one I actually got as a birthday gift, and it's been one of my favorite things in the world. And I finally was like, all right, it's time for me to regift it. It's one of those things that I use to de-stress. Like before I fly, I always have it. Whenever I have like a show I'm really nervous about, I'll bring it sometimes. And so it just helps me like de-stress. And
you're like a really sweet guy. Like, you do
to be fair, it's just stuff that I own. That
I know,
I'm
but
giving
you just do really cool, thoughtful things. I'm going to open up the one for my apartment.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because you love them.
It's a little mini waffle maker, dude. I do fuck super hard with waffles. So
yeah, now you can have some in your place.
There will be use to this. Is this something I can set stuff on?
Oh yeah. I brought the bathroom key in here by accident.
And then we'll do the little one next. This is the de-stress thing.
It might also stress you out. It might backfire.
It's probably going to stress me out. I assume that this is some sort of puzzle.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, I'm going to bet that this is a puzzle. Dude, the fucking unwrapping, it's a puzzle. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a puzzle.
Dude, it's the funnest fucking puzzle I've ever gotten. It was my favorite one.
I can't fuck with this on the pod, dude. It's going to piss me off. But thank you. This is fucking awesome.
So before your flight, you have something to mess with.
And here's the important one.
That's my favorite.
This is the favorite one. This means a lot. What is it? Oh, my God. That's fucking cute, dude. It's a little Bowser.
Yeah, it's my favorite character on Smash Brothers. It has been since the first one.
Little fucking Bowser guy, huh?
Yeah, and if you put it on the Switch, it comes up with the character that I used to play with.
No shit.
Yeah, because I used to train with Bowser, and so like I wanted to get better with him, so I would use that to help.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
I love you, buddy.
You,
man.
Happy birthday.
That's fucking awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I will remember you by this. I might even get a little Switch so I can fucking start playing.
I was gonna get you something, and then I realized how big it was, and I was like, he's moving. Like I don't want to get you anything. I wanted to get you small shit that you could like put in a backpack.
No, that's badass. Those are gonna go in the car with me. I'm gonna drive those down to LA. Yeah. That's fucking badass. I really like the puzzle a lot too. This is cute. I'll have this, and people will be like, "Oh, are you into Smash Bros?" And I'll be like, "No,
nah,
no, this is my buddy. He's the one that got it for me." That's really cool, man. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, dude.
That's
I hope
awesome.
you had a good one yesterday. I didn't get to text you. I was so busy yesterday.
What were you doing?
So I had to clean the whole fucking apartment, do everything. I reviewed all my sets for the show I had yesterday. I took all my notes, did all my fucking stuff.
How'd the show go?
It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. They moved it to like a bigger venue. That place is wild, dude. Nook, have you heard of Ozzy's? Man, crazy, dude. It like, so you go in and it's like a restaurant, and then in the back is like a pool and like some pinball machines. And then they had not, after a certain time, they just turned it into a club. So people were like, well, it's white people, so they're fucking just fisting up in the air.
Club is a strong word.
Yeah, so like there's fog everywhere. I couldn't see shit. I had to pee.
I had to pee.
And then on the left side, they had a birthday party, but then after that, they had karaoke.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then they have an upstairs speakeasy lounge, basically, that also has a DJ's booth. No, it's in fucking Seattle. But yeah, we did the show upstairs, and it was pretty good. Mark Dukes, I had never really talked to him. He's the one that I talked to at the comedy club after my set. He was like, "You want to do the show?" I was like, "Yeah."
Mark Dukes, he's a short little black guy.
Yeah, Short King, yeah.
Yeah, Short King. Yeah, I remember him. I did the Bringer show with him for Tacoma Comedy Club.
Oh, he was pretty funny.
Yeah, he's not bad. He does a lot of crowd work.
Yeah, he definitely was crowd working yesterday a lot. There was some guy there in a green hoodie. I don't know what he said during my set, but he said, all I heard was the last part where he said, "Kill you." And I was like, "Kill who?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, he started mumbling. I was like, well, who knows what the hell that's about? But I'm going to fucking move on.
You fucking pissed that guy off, dude. He was about to kill you.
I fucking wish he would have tried. I would have snapped his twig ass in half.
Maybe he was humming fucking Eminem's "Kill You" lyrics.
Yeah, he just heard "Kill Shot."
He's like, "Bitch, I'm going to kill you. You don't want to fuck with me." Dude,
yeah, but so at the end of it, Mark, dude, because he kept saying he could do comedy, and Mark was like, "Fine, let's hear it." And he got up there and ate shit for a minute, and And Mark's like, let's give it up for him, everybody.
This guy's done.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, no show Hughes.
Typical late star.
How's it going, guys?
After all the shit that you gave Crispin last week.
No, I can't believe it. I was like, oh, I'm in for it with the boys.
Yeah, you're getting, what are you doing, Hughes? Just doesn't give a fucking shit at all.
Did you keep the door open? I didn't lock it. I closed it.
Good fucking job, Hughes. Jesus, don't worry.
Keep rolling, boys. Don't let it go.
We'll wait for you. No, it's all good. It's all
this is
good.
dead air. This
Yeah,
is
do
bad-
your thing.
bad-
This is dead air. This is bad.
This is bad radio, dude. Keep it going.
This is bad radio.
just
Yeah,
talking
so
to-
is your co-host not showing up. That's also bad.
Really
We waited to
unprofessional.
do the intro until you got here. We're still
Yeah.
recording though, so you're late by only like 6 minutes, to be honest.
We had the option to wait 5 more minutes.
And we did
I don't
not.
wanna, like,
Nope.
break it, but it's,
You can jostle that however you want, man.
okay.
Come on, work it, Hughes.
It's
Work
like
it,
real
buddy.
tight. Maybe
Oh,
it's
it's too tight?
It's like
Is it like a microphone stand where you can loosen it a little bit?
it's like that scene in 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, he's learning how to use a
Hey
stick.
Hughes, right here, this little
there
metal,
we go.
this little metal doohickey, you can
Yeah, it's
lose.
fine. It was just really tight.
Yeah,
I just-
yeah, it's fine. it's fine. I'll just handle it like this.
I think I got it.
Get comfortable.
Like an ape.
Boom. All right, bam.
He's
Hey,
going to chimp out on it, dude, break it in half.
Yeah, he was chimping.
Let's fucking laugh from the first minute to the last. Mush it up, let's fucking go. Mush it up, let's fucking go. Light up the kush, now it's time to laugh. So hold on to your tush, the one and only Mush Podcast. And the Mush.
all right. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Episode 16. It's Mush. You can't build us up, can't break us down. I'm late like usual. Hey, how you doing? Jeremiah Hughes, a.k.a. Late Boy Hughes, a.k.a. Better Looking Than You,
Hot Boy
a.k.a.
Hughes.
Licking Your Balls for Money, a.k.a. Tony and Crispin Show. I'm the guest today.
Your soda's right there, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
Cardoza, aka Jeremiah Hughes.
Jeremiah Juice.
That is my evil alter ego, I think.
Jeremiah Hughes.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Hughes.
Now, all you miss is we went through Tony's gifts, small stuff, and then the show yesterday. Some fucking dude during my set was like, all I heard him say was "kill you," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
Whoa.
Yeah, I was like, "Kill who?" And he's like, "Oh yeah," but he started mumbling. I was like, "Who the fuck knows what that means?" And then I just went back to doing my set.
Sorry if you already were talking about where were you at?
No, it's fine. We were talking about Ozzy's, dude. It's like a 4-room bar. Like there's an upstairs lounge, there's a fucking club in the back, and then there's karaoke on the left, and then a restaurant in the front. It's fucking crazy. I loved
Really?
it. Yeah, I loved
Oh,
it.
wow.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, man. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
how was the food yesterday? I made it kind of fast, so I didn't know if it was going to be
It was
good.
good.
Oh, you got food too yesterday?
Yeah, he dropped off food for me.
Oh,
Thank you very
what a
much, by the way.
sweetheart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we went. I went to see Hughes on Friday, which it was just supposed to be me and nobody else. So it was cool. I sat alone, and
It was cool. I sat alone.
no, I sat with Lisa Rimmert. But yeah, I was talking to Hughes, and then I was gonna make food for Dre and Devin, and I was like, well, I should bring food for Hughes too, since he's performing. And then the headliner, I was like, she had me on Instagram because we were like talking after, and she had like written down bits. So she was like, hey, thanks for the fucking help with these things. And I was like, that was awesome, helping
yeah.
a headliner. And then I was like, I feel rude not offering. Did you want food? Because I'm making everybody food. And she's like, why? I was like, I don't know.
I feel rude not offering.
Yeah, but she was like, yeah, bring me some. So I dropped food off for everybody yesterday.
Oh, that's
before I
cool.
went
She
to the
was
show.
about it though, dude. For real, she was like, "That guy said he was dropping off food. Where's it at?" And I was like, "I had to go grab it for her." She's like, "Hell yeah, dude! I'm gonna fucking bunch.
I'm
these."
going to fucking chew this shit
Yeah,
up.
she thought you were a fucking cutie patootie. I could just tell, dude. I worked with her, and she enjoyed me and said I was funny, and did not follow me or say anything
That's
afterwards.
tough, dude. The Crispin comes in, the little Mexican wonder.
Yeah.
dude.
No, I'm glad,
Could
dude.
jump that
Good,
wall,
yeah.
dude.
I jumped. Yeah,
She was super fucking nice too. She was
She's a super cool person.
And she was, dude. She fucking killed that show. I was furious,
4 shows in a row, like
roaring.
hosting. It was so hard because like it would be like close, and she just kept getting applause breaks, and I was like, "Is that it?" Like,
Yeah.
you know, because it's just that second nature of hosting where it's like your worst fear is like them being like,
Where
"All
are
right,
you?
that's my time. Where are you?" You know, so you want to be like on it.
I
So-
saw you jump a few times. He
I
was
was
like,
like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Because like I don't know. At the end, she's like really motivational. So like you get like clap, clap, clap. 3 sentences, clap, 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 3 sentences, clap, clap. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you know?
She's just murdering,
Come
dude.
on, lady.
Get them to change their lives,
She
dude.
literally guessed somebody's name and the crowd went wild, dude. She's like, Ryan? He's like, Ryan. She's like, close enough. Dude.
I'm sorry I missed the show. I was very much intoxicated.
What was your birthday?
Yeah, me and my
Right.
girlfriend went out for a birthday dinner the day before my birthday because we were doing the concert for my birthday, and I had way too many margaritas.
That Mexican slipping in on everybody, dude.
Dude, I'm
Creeping
telling
on
you, me and margaritas, that is a fucking mix in hell, dude. I love them so much.
Wait, so how was the concert?
It was awesome. Yeah, it was really cool. I'm not like a huge Remy Wolf fan. It was kind of cool to take my girlfriend to her favorite singer on my birthday, you know?
Yeah. It really makes you happy to make her happy.
Yeah, it was nice. I was having fun. I was laughing, dancing around, and making a lot of jokes. Like their opening band was this fucking, I've never heard of them. I don't even know what their fucking name is, but they had a saxophone player named Dana because they introduced everybody, and I was like, fuck yeah, Dana. And then he like started becoming like the star of the show, and I was like, did I do that? Because like I was the only person that yelled, and now this guy's like taking control of the crowd. Like what the fuck? Or maybe I just knew that he's the leader. You know.
You could sense the Sigma energy, dude. Plus, saxophone players rule.
They
Yeah,
do. Every
they're
time
fucking
there's
awesome.
a saxophone player, I'm like, why are you not the entire band?
He's the best. Like he is clearly the best. He's the quarterback of the band.
Yeah, dude.
A saxophone player. Yeah, saxophone players are the quarterback of the band.
Easily, yeah. They're the team captain.
They're the team captain.
Yeah,
for sure.
dude. Yeah, they're fucking
If you
hot.
can play a saxophone, it makes your hotness level like at least think of Bill Clinton, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he got his D sucked in the Oval Office. I'm sure he was like, just pretend it's a saxophone.
Yeah, dude was president, just fucking getting blowies, dude. That's a sax player.
That's sax player energy.
Makes me wonder how he plays the sax. If he's like, suck the dick the way I play. She's like, oh,
Suck the
too
dick
deep.
the way I play.
Blowing his
Yeah.
dick up like a balloon.
What would happen if a chick
fucking
like fucking
blow up.
put her mouth on the tip of your penis and blew in? Like, what would happen? It would probably like fucking expand a little bit, right? Not a lot, but it would
Get a-
probably like
You get a milliliter air in there.
some. Would that feel weird?
Oh, it'd probably hurt.
probably wouldn't feel good.
I'm gonna find out.
Your
later.
nuts would just get bigger.
So I was like, when I was a teenager, I was with this lady for a couple years, and so I was comfortable with her. And so, like, one day I was performing oral sexual favors for her, and I was down there, and I was just goofballing, you know, just having fun. And I like sealed my lips around her pussy, and I went. And then, like, it was like the hugest, like, I pulled my head back. It was like the hugest queef.
Oh my
It was
god!
Your hair
and
was
I
all
giggled,
slick.
and then she like went and then like kicked me in the face with her heel, and I was like, worth it, nailed it.
Bang.
It was the funniest noise I've still ever heard in my life.
It was like she used her like a harmonica.
I turned her into a whoopee cushion.
That's what you
Playing
should
your
I was
have
just a curious guy, you know.
You
Yeah.
should have went full like Blues Traveler, dude. It was just like
Like Uncle Laser playing the harmonica.
Yeah.
Have you seen him shred the harmonica,
No.
dude? He could shred the harmonica.
Dude, look
Good
at
for
him.
you.
Yeah.
Looks like he can,
Yeah,
dude.
of course. That's in his fucking blood.
yeah, no dude dresses like that if he can't play the harmonica.
Nobody's got
That's
hair
true.
like that without a harmonica.
Nobody gets hair like that. Yeah, that dude rocks.
Yeah, he's
Uncle-
fucking. He
Uncle
looks
Laser
fun.
rocks.
He's only kissed one of us. We got to get kissed by him.
Yeah, we gotta get kissed. Eventually, I'll be kissed by Uncle Laser. That's my life.
I'm
goal.
going for the lips.
Don't worry, you'll get there, kid.
You'll get there. You'll get there, pal.
I'm gonna blow air in his mouth, dude, and be like,
Dude, I'm like kind of like half-ass taking a motorcycle test while I'm doing this podcast right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Tony's gonna die in LA on a motorcycle.
Dude, I've been telling you guys for years.
want
I'm
that
the
back.
guy that dies tragically in a motorcycle
if you
accident.
die, I want my Bowser back.
I'll put it in my will.
Okay,
That
make
all
sure.
of this shit goes back to Crispin in the event of my death in a motorcycle accident.
All he solved was how to die.
But yeah, dude, I've been doing this course for like 4 fucking hours.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's just at first I was like, oh, it's gonna be like 30 minutes. No, it's not. And now I'm scared to like exit out of it because I don't want it to restart.
That's some wicked impulsive energy.
Well, I had like signed up for everything. Like I started on Monday, like the actual like course to go learn how to be a motorcycle rider, but I need a helmet and gloves, so I'm gonna go see if I can rent some from Harley
Why don't you
Davidson.
borrow
so I
them
don't
from
have to buy
Totus?
any. From who?
From Totus.
Because I didn't think of that.
That's a good idea, though. You should see if you can borrow them.
Yeah, but then I would have to like talk to him today.
Shad also rides a motorcycle.
Does he?
Yeah, he's a Harley guy.
Where does Shad live?
Really?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
lives
know.
down the road from you.
From
Hit him up. Yeah.
No shit. Y'all hit up Shad. That's a good idea.
Shout out Shad Foster, baby. We love you.
Shout out Shad Foster, dude. He's about to get me to be able to go through my motorcycle course because I need a helmet and gloves.
Yeah, dude. He's got that.
I just need him for 2 days. That's it.
Yeah, Shad's fucking crazy, dude. He has so much energy. I'm like jealous.
Dude, I love Shad. Shad's so funny.
Yeah, dude, he fucking roars into a room and then doesn't stop the whole
Doesn't
time.
shut the fuck up the whole time.
That
Well, it's
night, dude,
crazy.
that night, he and I were drunk. Okay, you got to give us a little Ben.
I don't think it was bad. I thought it was fun.
What
But I was
night?
like, I don't have enough energy to
The night you
contribute.
missed.
Oh yeah, my B
No,
pimp.
no, I didn't mean it like that. But that's the night.
My
I was
B,
like, I accidentally
Friday.
got a little drunk.
Yeah, you were like, I don't know if you know, but I was a little buzzed. I was like, I know. Your pupils were dilated, dude. You were fucking talking in a Jamaican accent. I was like, he's definitely
Dude, talking in a
fucked up.
Jamaican accent rocks though.
Yeah,
It's
he's
never
like,
a
how you
bad
gonna
time.
do that, though, brother?
How you gonna do that? We all cool runnings.
For the record, was not talking in a Jamaican accent.
Jewish, same thing.
And he was like, after his show, he was like, the headline of Love Me Ting's gonna be all ivory from here on out.
Oh yeah, dude.
Boom,
Hell yeah.
baklat. I love Jamaican, dude. I got a buddies from Jamaica. He fucking-
Do you ever watch? There's the YouTube series that does Saturday morning cartoons with Jamaican accent.
No, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's
though.
fucking. The Yu-Gi-Oh is my favorite one because he's like, "How you gonna sit here with this here dragon? Kaiba's bringing to the board," and he drops the blue eyes white dragon, and he's like, "Be prepared for your blood clot ass to go down." And then he drops Exodia, dude, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest moment of my life."
I'm gonna have to watch that, dude. The blue eyes white dragon.
Well, it's on your YouTube because I'm signed into your premium. So
Hell yeah,
look at the
dude.
history.
I'm
You might
going
see some
to.
other stuff. I forgot I was in your account.
It's okay. I have, again, like there's like 5 people that use it. So at any time you see, right now I'm watching a lot of body cam footage. So that's, yeah. So when you see body cam footage, that's me. Like,
Yeah,
but-
I clicked on something and it was like, fuck, what was it? It was something weird. It was like how to find something. I can't remember. Anyways, I was
a lot
on your
of those
YouTube.
too.
Yeah. Oh,
those
it was. Oh no, it was 10 horrifying things you find somewhere, and I was like, oh, Tony's going to sleep, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I listen to horror to go to sleep. I don't know why, but it just knocks me the fuck out.
I
Dude.
started watching Security Guards versus Ghosts. That shit is so fun. this guy, he like set his camera up and he's like, I fucking told them I didn't want to be here at night, and then they put me on the night shift, and now someone's in. Hey, someone's in here. I know they're in here. And he just keeps yelling. He's like, come on, man, it's late. I just want to go home. I'll let you go if you come out right now. And then you hear like clutter. And he's like, oh. I was like, this is great.
Dude, being a security guard and encountering a ghost would suck so hard.
Dude, I saw one.
What are you
that
gonna do?
scared me.
Shoot it?
Nobody's going to believe you.
Yeah.
Like, somebody already shot it once. I'll fucking shoot it again.
Arresting a ghost, dude. You have ghost cuffs?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sweet.
You guys ever see a ghost? Ever experience anything kooky?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I don't believe in ghosts.
You have?
I have.
Tell the people.
So I had, let's see, I had one where I was babysitting my cousins and I was like downstairs and I heard somebody running upstairs. And naturally I thought somebody broke in. So I grabbed the knife and I was like, all right, just in case, I'll probably get killed anyways. But I heard the footsteps running upstairs, and the way the upstairs was like, you go upstairs, you go to the right, and then there's a hallway, and then like the rooms are right there. And I heard somebody running down the hallway, come around the corner, and I'm like halfway up the stairs. And then I hear the footsteps coming down the stairs, but I don't see anybody. And then they get like right in front of me and they just stop. And I was like, I'm staying downstairs the rest of the night. And then I just went back downstairs. I was like, hey, go get my phone. It's upstairs in my room. I sent my little cousin up there. I was like, fuck this.
You sent the little one up to go encounter the ghost,
Yeah,
dude?
I wasn't going to go up there.
You're like, he's not going to attack a child.
Yeah, the ghosts don't attack kids.
That's good. Unless it's a pedophile ghost.
Oh, shit. Well, they won't remember.
Yeah, you never expect a pedophile ghost.
Yeah, he's fucking Subway. I'm like, oh no, I hear rappers.
That would suck, dude. What would you do
If you got diddled by a ghost?
if it was a pedophile ghost?
Definitely
Yeah,
wouldn't
dude,
tell
you'd have to
anybody.
go to the ghost police.
Yeah, you have to go to the ghost police.
You file a ghost report. It's like a whole problem. You know, a lot of the times you get a lot of ghost shame associated with it.
You go to a medium. She's like, I don't think you're throwing it back pretty hard.
It usually like hinders later in your life. It usually hinders your ghost sexual experiences. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine if that was your kink, being fucked by a ghost? How does that work?
Oh, man, it's a very rare kink.
I know you watch a lot of porn. Have you seen
Well,
one?
this is finally a
Ghost
question
porn?
I can answer.
Something now. Welcome to my world.
Finally, an expertise. I didn't even say that right. Never mind.
Something that you have expertise in.
Thank you.
Yeah, your realm, dude. He has a PhD in ghost pedophiles.
Yeah, dude, I'm a ghost pedophileologist.
Ghost pedophileologist.
You're just
Yeah,
touching them.
Not again.
Show us where the ghost touched. It's like Ghostbusters, but they're like cops.
It's
But Chris
Ghostbusting.
Hansen.
But I'm like Dexter, but like I do it to the bad ones, you know?
Yeah.
The ones that like scare people. I'm like, hey, knock it off.
As opposed to the good pedophile ghosts.
Yeah, the ones that are teaching lessons.
You're
You
making
know?
them bust right before they go to
But
heaven.
it was like, because the pedophile ghosts that are the good ones, like they don't act on it, but they're like, hey, kid, I could have got you.
Yeah, they're like, get out of here.
They're like, hey.
Ugh.
Can you imagine having a medium? They're like, oh, there's a spirit in here. And then they're like, oh, God, it's a pedophile. You guys got to leave here now.
Yeah, imagine how, like, if karma was real, like, imagine how bad of a person you'd have to be to get haunted by
Oh, I thought you were saying
pedophile
to be
ghost.
reborn.
PFG.
Yeah, dude. What?
As you were gonna say, like your karma's so bad, you're reborn a pedophile, and you're like, God damn it! I fucking
Dude, that
kicked
would
that gypsy.
suck ass.
Also, mega bummer.
Yeah,
Like, of all the things you could be reincarnated as a pedophile is pretty bad.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you come back as a pedophile, you'd be like, damn it, I have to kill myself.
Yeah,
yeah.
because you know after that, your next life, you're like a rat or something. You know? Because you're not going to live a good
Dude, I
life.
fucking smacked the bug today, and I was like, that might have been somebody I knew.
Chris, can I have a drink of your thing? Please, I'll waterfall it. I'm not.
Waterfall it.
I'm
yeah.
thirsty. I'm sorry.
I
He's
fucking
doing
forgot to call him.
motorcycle tests during a podcast, just waterfalling beverages that aren't his. Ladies and gentlemen, that truly is Tony Cardoza experience.
Yeah, dude. That tastes wild. That's
Right?
a weird drink.
It's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Is it seltzer water?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
tropical mango.
See, I thought that was like an alcoholic drink just from based
No,
off the can.
dude, I have not drank in a week or two. It
hell yeah.
sucks. Oh my god, I go into the dentist. They gave me a bottle of wine. I'm like, this is the universe telling me to drink.
The dentist gave you wine?
Yeah, they forgot to do an X-ray, my last X-ray, so I had to go back again, and they felt really bad, and they were like, "Hey, we got you this. Sorry, we fucking
Fucked
forgot."
your mouth up.
Yeah, well, they fucking forgot the X-ray for the insurance, so I had to go all the way back another day, and they were like, "Oh, we wanted to say sorry for making you come back, so we got you this," and it was like a badass bottle of wine, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't drink it." So just sitting in my fridge.
That sounds so weird to me that your dentist office got you wine.
They
for
like me
coming
there.
back.
They're pretty cool.
They love Crispin, dude.
That's interesting, dude.
The lady at the counter told me a story because we were just like talking shit because I was just killing time. And she said that when she was like 12, that she was at the skate park and her brother, big fucking dude, walks up and he's like, "Who's that guy?" And she's like, "I don't know. I haven't talked to him." And he's like, "Why is he hanging out here with 12-year-olds?" He was like skateboarding and shit. And she's like, "He's not hanging out. He's skateboarding." And he's like, "Nah, fuck that." And walks up to the guy and starts talking shit to him. And the guy's like, "What are you talking about?" And then he fucking just hits him. And the skateboarding guy pulls out fucking pepper spray. But she didn't know that. She went to go like stop him. So she said she felt something on the back of her head and she thought it was silly string. And we were like, "Do you think he was fighting a fucking clown, dude? He's just fucking busting out tricks." And so she turned around because she's like, "Why is he spraying silly string?" And got pepper sprayed in the face.
Oh, no.
She said she started just crying and she didn't know what was going on. And she just hears her brother screaming. And then the cop showed up and then they're like, "Where's your brother?" And he's like, "He's back in California."
He's back in Cali.
He just drove away. But I don't know why it was just so fucking funny. I was like, dude, that'd be a good way to de-escalate a fight. Just silly string somebody. I'd be
Dude,
like, this is amazing.
That would be wild to have as like a de-escalation of force thing. That's what cop shit have instead of pepper spray. It's silly string.
You're just too busy
silly
having
string,
fun.
but it's made out of pepper spray, so it lands and sticks, and it just like ferments the whole time.
Now we're cooking with fire here. So a lot of the times with police, they have to de-escalate situations. What if they had like those little party poppers with confetti, and they're like, "Hey, everybody, calm down." Like, let's party instead, come out there with a little positivity, like hand on the gun increases tension. And when you're in a tense situation, us as comedians, we know, a little comedy can break through. And if you're like, "Hey guys,"
Little confetti.
and you have those little, kind of things, and you're like, "That's a ticket for littering, by the way." That would be hilarious,
You throw a pie in your partner's face, like, ah.
When you fucking when you arrest a guy, you like stick one of those little things out there, you like blow on. It's like,
I just hit my quota.
you're like, come on, don't be a poor sport, dude.
Dude, have you seen the videos of cops playing jokes on people? Like, there's still fun ones out there. This guy walks up to this lady and he's like, "I got to give you a ticket. This is a false ID." And she's like, "What?" He's like, "Weight says 135.
Wait, it says 135.
And dude, the whole fucking car just started dying. And he's like, "By the way, you're not getting a ticket. Get out of here." I was
You
like,
can't
oh.
give him a ticket after you
Yeah.
just fucking say that shit. That would be wild to do. Be like, by the way, there's a $500 speeding ticket. Fat cow.
You fat son of a bitch.
You want one, Hughes?
No, I'm good, brother. Thank you. Thank
Shit.
you for saving my life the other night with a spare.
Oh yeah, dude, you were fucking wild-eyed, dude. I was like, oh my god, there's a crack fiend in there.
Yeah.
Shad's hooking your boy up with the fucking helmet and gloves. That was a good idea, you guys.
Thank
You guys are
Thank
big
you.
dogs. Shout out Shad Foster. He's a dog. Love that guy.
After you were like, you won't shut the fuck up.
You said that.
No, he said that. I said
in my
he's a-
defense, Shad does yap, but Shad is a good guy. Like,
He's a yappy
He's
yapper.
very funny. He's very funny.
No,
You
I
know?
said he has a high amount of energy. When we got there, dude, he was on fucking energy 10 the whole time. I was like, this is insane. It's 1 a.m.
I've never seen Shad not on energy 10.
Yeah, I've
no
been
matter
sleeping.
what
I
it
was
is.
sleepy since 10 p.m. I don't know how the fuck he did it.
I'm pretty free until like 6 tonight. Nice. I'm going to pick it up after the pod.
What are you doing after 6?
Huh?
You said you're free. Oh, he said
No,
that.
Shad's free. I feel bad that I'm like fucking off on my phone while the pod's. It's very unprofessional. I understand.
You
but
guys are.
I really am running out of time to get this shit squared away. I had all weekend and I didn't do it.
Well, it's fucking wild, dude. How many weeks you got left? 1, 2?
Till I move?
Yeah.
The 19th. So today is the 6th. So that's 13 days, less than 2 weeks.
That's crazy, man. It's going to be a different world without you here. It's going
I
to
know,
suck.
dude. It's crazy.
Everybody's going to be like, that little Twinkie friend's gone. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, dude. They're gonna be like, "What happened to Tony? Did he quit comedy?"
now
Like,
he's,
no, he went to LA and then quit comedy.
yeah. He went to LA, realized he wasn't hot.
Yeah.
Can't quit getting yourself. No one's gonna notice.
That would be worse.
They're like, Tony who?
Yeah, you're like, yeah, Tony just left. And like, Tony Peters? Like, no, he's right there.
Yeah, dude.
Owns a bar.
No, yeah, that would be the worst. No, you'll be sorely missed, buddy.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna miss the fuck out of you guys too. And you guys, you have a fucking free ride in LA. If you guys ever want to come out and visit, check out the
I'm
comedy
going to go
scene.
out week 1, dude, before you're unpacked.
Don't do
Just
that.
be inconvenient.
Yeah, don't do that.
I would never. I would never.
I would.
I'd say
inconvenience.
like after June, you guys can start rolling down.
Tony's gonna go to LA, blow up, and then he's gonna be Daddy Tony, and I'm gonna have to be nice to him.
DT.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna not Donald Trump, but you're gonna be Daddy Tony.
He's going to be open up a big show, put you on as a guest. He's like, you got 5. Don't go over 5.
Daddy Tony, let me feature for you,
Can I
please.
please feature for you?
I just want to
Can
get
I
a
plug my
spot.
Instagram afterwards? I know
Dude.
this is 9,000 people.
If I ever fucking blow up, dude, you guys are coming with me so fast.
I'm going to love when he blows up and it's like, oh, guys, I'm really busy this week. Maybe next week for like a month.
Don't be a dick, bitch. Why don't you just come to LA and
Dude,
come
he's going to
visit me,
roll up with his
motherfucker?
motorcycle and slide in. What's up, fellas?
What's up, boys? No, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to fall.
Yeah, dude, that's when he dies.
Yeah,
No!
Like right
my
before-
free ride.
I'm like, yeah, you could buy a free ride.
Whose coat am I going to hang on to?
You're like,
It's like, Hughes stinks. I knew he stunk the whole time.
he stinks.
Dude, if you died in front of me, I would definitely take your wallet. I would miss you, but I'd be like, why let this go to waste?
Why let this go to
You know?
waste? You're just going to take my fucking wallet.
Just go get some fucking a bunch of stuff at Walmart and be like, fuck, man, I miss Tony.
Well, it sucks 'cause I don't have any credit cards, so that wouldn't work.
Debit card's still there.
Yeah, but the debit card, you still need the PIN.
No, you can hit. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
There's a
tell
couple of
people
places that don't require pins.
Yeah,
I'll
you
just,
can-
if you hit credit too, no pin needed.
that. Yep.
Okay, well, I'm glad to know that Crispin's going to fucking siphon my bank account when I die. That's
What do you
nice.
need it for? You're gone.
I don't know.
I'm
I don't know.
grieving.
Maybe his next of kin.
Yeah, my daughter, she can get
She'll be
she can get
fine.
hundreds of dollars.
She's getting all your, she's getting dozens of bills.
Yeah, dude, she could get all of my debt.
She's getting all your fucking military stuff. I want some
True.
stuff. I'm
I want
grieving.
stuff. God damn it!
I'm grieving. I need McDonald's.
I'll tell you what, dude. You get first pick of nerd shit in my apartment. I have 8 deluxe volumes of Berserk that
I have
you
to
can
go
have.
through all your
It's
weird.
like a $500 value.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna have to go through all his weird sex toys too to be like, ooh,
Don't go through those. Okay, those need to be burned.
look how wiggly this one is.
There you go. What the fuck is this, dude?
Dude, it's like a cock ring this big. It's like, where does this go? It's like on his neck.
Is this a cheeseburger with a butt?
I would fuck that. I would fuck that.
Dude, you'd have to. Like,
This one's for Tony.
this one thick ass
Extra cheese.
This one thick ass Big Mac, dude. That's so dumb.
Oh, that's so funny. Fucking a cheeseburger, so funny.
It is,
like
dude.
a flashlight as a cheeseburger. Like I'm
Dude,
into
they
it.
have them.
Yeah,
they
dude,
have to
people are
have them
like,
out there.
What is this?
It's so funny.
Like it's a dog toy and they turn it around. It's got like a huge butt and buzzer, and you're like,
Oh, it's got 2 holes.
I'm caught.
And it would be funny to like make fleshlights look like normal things. Like
They have those.
they like a,
They have
like
the
a vase of
cans.
flowers that you have like on the mantle. You like unscrew it and you can just
Yeah.
You're just sitting there watching TV, fuck your remote. And you're
Well,
like,
you know, like the fleshlights that look like flashlights, kind of.
Yeah.
There's a dude that makes really weird ones. Like he has like one that's like a KFC chicken bucket, so it's like huge like chicken. It's fucking crazy, dude. You got one that's Lightning McQueen. Like,
That's so funny,
oh, that's
dude.
sad.
hey, dude, that's life. you
That's
know?
a Disney adult.
Oh man, do you think there's people that get off on humping cars
Oh,
and shit?
Did you hear
I
about?
know for a fact
yeah,
there is.
there's a guy who just posted another video. So when they showed him, he was in a relationship with this car. It was a red car. I don't remember what he named it, but he was like kissing on it and hugging it, and he's just like, I fucking love this car. And I think if something ever happened to him, I was like, dude, you fucking love that car and you're gay. Like that's
Yeah,
wild.
it's very funny that he made the car
Yeah.
a boy.
And so he used to stuff in the tailpipe and then he would fuck it, right? And then he got into a car accident and he literally started fucking crying on camera and he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Like
Like,
he just lost his best friend.
yeah, dude. Well, his best friend and lover.
Lost his soulmate.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I actually genuinely felt bad for him because his car was totaled.
That was his Mimi, dude.
Yeah, like, but he he started crying like so much, bro. And then they showed like the little blip of the car like fading away in the background, and I was like, all right, guys, like,
That's hella
what are we
funny.
doing?
Yeah, dude, you just your car and a beer cozy, you know,
Yeah.
you're good to go, dude. Just
think he
stuff
has
a
to-
beer cozy in the fucking tailpipe, dude.
His car has to be above 18 years or it's illegal.
That is true. Can't do a new model car, dude.
Can't get a 2019. You better fuck around.
Yeah, you're gonna go to
Maybe
jail.
it's Benjamin Button rule where you can't fuck the old ones.
Oh,
The old ones are the kids.
robbing the
Makes
crib.
sense.
You
Yeah.
got to hit the new ones.
He doesn't like
They're
the
fresh.
touchscreen. His touchscreen doesn't get me off the way my old fucking knobs used to.
The old little fucking.
Oh, fucking.
See, that's pedo thoughts right there. Those little fucking knobs. You know? Yeah, the old ones are kids for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, the older a car gets, the more it's Benjamin Button.
it becomes
effect.
childlike.
Yeah, because the older the car, the more it needs help. You know,
True.
Can you imagine if you had
super
a
old car. Sometimes it can't even drive.
No.
That's baby. That's newborn.
You got to tow him. That's like a wheelchair.
Yeah,
can't-
dude.
if he had a fucking Tesla lover, dude, and he was up in Seattle, they'd burn that motherfucker alive. I just imagine him running out crying. He's like, no, Carl, no.
Dude, that is crazy. Like, I saw this video. I don't know if I talked about. Did I talk about this on the pod about the dude fucking ramming into a Tesla?
No.
So I saw this video of this like fat black guy. Like this dude was like very overweight, right? And he was on this fucking quad that he had made specifically for ramming. Like it has like a little ram on the front of it. And he just rams right in the side of a Tesla and almost immediately goes over the handlebars. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Dude,
Like,
if I see a Tesla and a fucking Kia next to each other, I park right there. I'm like, I am safe. My Honda is touchless right there.
yeah,
That
unless they
fucking-
light that Tesla on fire, that's gonna spread to your fucking car.
That's true. Hopefully they take the Kia first, though.
Yeah, dude. I can't imagine like getting a Kia right now. That's so fucking dumb.
I'm waiting for all of those to drop so I can buy one.
Well, it's just like you're waiting for all of it to drop.
Yeah, the price, once it gets like a certain, I'm just like, fucking
Yeah, but you're gonna be
take it.
paying that fucking in insurance because
I'll
they're
just
not
change
gonna.
out the locks. They have like those tracking systems really cheap for them because they're stealing them so often. So you can just like pop it and then be like, all right, 3 blocks down.
That's crazy. Is that just a Tacoma problem or is that everywhere?
It's everywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
the,
I've
the
been,
Kia boys or
yeah,
whatever.
dude, I've been watching the videos of the Kia boys. They're so funny because they're just literally just kids who fucking steal. Like they're like 9 years old and they're just like, and it's like, that's not how you drive, dude. They're all over the road.
Damn.
Yeah.
I had something happen this week. I want the boys' opinion on this.
What's up?
I felt like an asshole. So I went to I like Jersey Mike's. I go there quite a bit. I have headshots with Jersey Mike's in it for Christ's sake. I'm a Jersey
Yeah,
Mike's
you're a
guy.
Jersey Mike guy. Yeah.
So I'm there. I'm going there on my lunch, and I'm in there, and there was like a person ahead of me, and they got 2 sandwiches, and I got 1. So there's 2 people there, one running the fixins and one slicing the meat, right? So
Yeah.
the one doing the fixins is taking care of his sandwich, and then the one slicing the meat says to the person, she slices it, moves it along, goes down under the counter where I can't see her, grabs a rag, starts wiping all the crumbs off the counter and stuff, no big deal, and then puts it right back in, and then looks to me and says like, oh yeah, because I told the other person what I wanted, and then the lady was like, oh, I'll take care of the number 9. Wipes the crumbs, throws it down, sanitized glove, reaches right into the banana peppers. And I was like watching that, and I was like, I'm sorry. Like I stopped her before she put it on. I'm like, I'm sorry, but like, don't you have to change your gloves? And she was like, no. And I was like, all right. And then like she like put them on there and then like threw it down the line and I was getting cashed out by the other person. And like immediately when I said that, whole mood changed. People were like having fun, goofing with me, you know, having fun. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And they were like, oh. They looked at me. They looked at me like, "Oh, we didn't know you were an asshole." And I was like, "All right." So I'm like,
but she grabbed like
out.
a sanitized rag.
She had a rag that was so wet with sanitizer that like when she wiped the counter, there was still like drops of sanitizer on the counter, and then she just like picked it up, put it back in a bucket, and then without even changing it, like literally then just dipped right into the banana peppers. And I was like, yo, that's crazy.
I'm on Team Hughes with that one. That seems not good.
And so then I go to
Nux Team Hughes on that too. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
And then I go to the cashier, and because I go here all the time, you know, I don't want to like fuck anything up. And I'm like, hey, I just have a question. Like, what was that? Was that rag dry or was it like soaked in something? And she was like, yeah, it was soaked in sanitizer.
And you're like,
and I like let that hang there for a second, and I was like, and she was like, well, it's food grade. You could drink it.
Well, you know, I
was like, you know what? At this point, I'd like to see you drink it.
Yeah.
That is crazy to say. It's sanitizer. There's no way that any human should be ingesting any sanitizer.
I was Team Hughes until she said it's food grade. You can drink it. Now I'm Team them. That it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, did it have a flavor?
That is a totally big deal, dude.
Is it,
But if
did
it's
it
food
taste?
grade, if she's like, if you could drink it, I mean, I'll take her word for it.
I know you cannot drink. You cannot drink sanitizer.
Here's the
Yeah, if
question,
it's made
did you
out
eat
of
the sandwich?
eucalyptus.
No.
No?
You threw it away?
Yeah. Well, I saved it, and then I went back after work, and I asked for my money back.
Oh.
I was cool about it, too.
Did they give you your money back?
Yeah. I went up and I was like, hey, dude, like, I don't want to like make a stink, but can I talk to like someone in charge? And the guy was like, yeah, I'm a manager. I was like, hey, I come here all the time. I really like this restaurant, but something happened that kind of made me feel uncomfortable. I couldn't eat my sandwich. And he was like, oh, you want a refund? I'm like, yep. And he was like, cool.
Surprised you didn't just get another sandwich.
No, I was like, whatever. I had to like, whatever.
You already burnt the bridge.
No, it's just fine. I'll go back there, but like.
Next time they'll spit in your food, dude. They're going to poison it.
Probably I won't go back there, actually. I was trying to save face, but
You should have just like walked away, but tripped and fell and smushed your sandwich and be like, oh, can you make another one? And then
start crying.
She puts the same gloves back on. She put them on the side.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Do you ever not like something, just pretend you're allergic to it, then they have to change it?
Well, that's the thing is like.
I'm actually allergic to all types of sanitizer.
Yeah. See, I'm allergic to latex.
Everyone's allergic to sanitizer. You're not supposed to be eating sanitizer, dude. That's crazy behavior. Like, if it's safe for me to drink, how is it killing the germs on the counter?
My dad's been drinking hand sanitizer for years, all right?
Doesn't mean he's a healthy guy.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to say if you don't like if I fucking go to a bar and I see them grab the straw and put it in my drink, I'm like, you've been touching cash and debit cards all fucking day. Like, give me a straw wrapped or I'll grab it myself. My hands are clean. I wash my hands before I get to a fucking food.
Yeah.
Dude, once again, another problem with Hannah's is that I got fucking yelled at that same night we got kicked out because I fucking grabbed a straw and she was like, don't touch the straws.
I was like,
And I was like, then why are they here? Like, why are, like, they're not behind the bar, they're on the bar. Like, what the fuck? Like, what
that was just a shitty person, dude. I hope that lady.
Some people like that just like to abuse their little power they have.
What's the opposite of a shout out?
A condemn?
Shout in?
It would be a whisper in.
A whisper in brandy at Hannah's. You fucking blow ass.
A whisper in.
Is that the lady that was pissing at us? She would let us buy drinks?
The one that we wrote negative reviews on Yelp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. That really is a whisper in. All right, I'll give her a whisper in. What's her name?
Brandy.
Fuck you, Brandy.
Yeah, she was
there we go.
rude. We were so fucking polite, and she was rude as shit to us the whole time.
That truly is the opposite of a shout out. Now that I'm thinking about it, is like when you mutter under your breath, you're whispering in.
Yeah,
It's
whisper
like
in, dude.
because you hate them. You're like fucking piece of shit.
I'm glad you looked miserable
Like
that night.
That fucking funny Adam Sandler song he did recently. He was like a muttering.
Oh, dude, that's such a good special.
It is, dude. It was like, I heard people didn't like it, and I was like, then you don't like Adam Sandler. Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
like that's his comedy.
He's been doing that the whole time.
Yeah.
Lunch Ladyland, that rules.
Yeah, people were like, I didn't like it. It's because he didn't do the fucking, he didn't do that stupid voice the whole time, and people were like, this isn't Sandler. Like,
I think we were talking, I don't know if we're on the pod talking about it, but one thing I liked about that special is like it was like designed to be a terrible show.
yeah.
Like it was like so well choreographed, like the keyboard breaks at one point through it and stuff.
The fucking monitor's not working the whole show. And then, what is it? He's like, I
It's
wanted
the
a
wrong-
coffee with no sativa. Or, yeah, he's like, what's in there? Is it sativa?
He's just pissed.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
And then the guy's talking over the thing, and he's like, you're a little snippy. For a guy who fucked me this hard, you're a little snippy, don't you think?
Yeah, that shit rules. That's awesome. I really like out of the box stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, Sandler is fucking funny as fuck, dude. I love him.
Dude, that's so weird. I was watching King of the Hill, and there's like a whole episode where he's like goes to take clown college classes. And he's
Bobby?
like, he's like, according to my professor, Adam Sandler isn't funny. And Hank's like, oh, he sounds like a good man. I was like, oh.
According to my professor, Adam Sandler isn't funny.
Oh yeah, I remember that
Yeah.
episode. And then he's like, I'm going to teach you comedy, and he just turns into like a queefy theater clown.
Dude, it fucking gave me flashbacks to like all the people trying to give me advice. Oh my God.
There's a really good show on Netflix called Baskets. Have you guys watched that?
No.
It's got Zach Galifianakis, and he plays a rodeo clown, right? But he's like a classically trained clown from like France. It's really funny. He's trying to do all this artistic bullshit at like rodeos, and nobody's going for it. Like,
What is a movie?
it's a TV show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zach Galifianakis plays his brother and him. He plays two characters in it.
What is it new?
No,
Oh.
it's been out since like, I don't know, 2017.
Dude,
or
Zach
something.
Galifianakis is like
It's really
a
good.
sneaky fucking, like he just gets into movies and shows and then you don't know him. And when you find him, you're like, this is the greatest thing ever made.
Yeah,
He's
I
really
I
funny.
fell down a hole of like, I guess he had this old podcast called Two Ferns.
Oh, yeah. It's on,
Dude, those
it's on Hulu.
I just like came. Oh, it's on Hulu.
Now it is, yeah.
I just came across like just a few different TikTok things of just shorts of like funny Two Ferns moments where he's just like, can't even pull one out, but it's so funny. I'll just say the most out of pocket shit to people's faces.
He has the one with Paul Rudd where he says, like, what advice would you give to a new actor who wants to hide his Jewishness as well as you have? And he's like, fuck. But there's, if you watch the bloopers are fucking awesome. Because, like, when he gets people to crack, he fucking cracks them so hard. And they're just like, fuck. They're like, God damn it.
He is funny. I do really like
Yeah,
Zach
he has that
Galifianakis
Jennifer
a lot.
Lawrence one where he's like, he goes, I know you don't like to get too personal questions, but what age were you when you got your first period?
I know you don't like too personal questions. He does play like a good like autistic dork. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
like that. He's really good at that niche.
Dude, fucking Dinner for Schmucks. He was amazing in that. Due Date. Have you seen Due Date?
Yeah,
Dude, Due Date's one of the funniest fucking movies ever made with Robert, what's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. and Zach Galifianakis. He's so fucking funny. Fucking Downey Jr. punches a kid in that movie.
He does.
Yeah, the kid's annoying him and he just fucking pop right in the stomach and he's like, you're all right, punk ass.
You're all right. You're all right, punk ass. Yeah, Galifianakis is fucking dope, dude. I want to meet that guy. I bet he's not a good hang. I bet he doesn't hang very well. Like I bet he's like fucking.
He's probably got
kinda lame.
he's got that demeanor where he's just always got to be on probably.
He just I don't know. I just feel like he'd just be like boring. Like he would just be like, yeah, it's whatever, you know. And you're like, all right, man. Yeah, I heard. I don't want to name drop, but one of our friends, I'll say it off pod, was he fucking was hosting for a headliner who's one of my favorite comedians, and he let me know that guy's a pretty bad hang.
What makes
He's
somebody?
just depressing. I was like, that
Just made me
sucks, 'cause I
sad.
love that guy.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It sucks when you meet somebody you're like excited to meet or you fucking hear about somebody and it's not good and you're like, God damn it.
Yeah, you're like, dude, you seem
Could've just-
so fun.
Could have just lived in this fantasy.
Yeah, but now I know that he's depressing, which makes sense because he's always been kind of depressing. But I thought he'd at least be fun.
Yeah, you thought like it was like a behind the scenes, he was a fucking joy.
But nope.
Maybe he's just going through something.
Maybe.
Maybe
I
your
mean,
friend was being annoying.
Yeah, maybe that too.
that is possible.
He's like, fuck, dude, I just got off a red eye flight. I'm so fucking tired. This is the 40th week in a row I did random comedy clubs. And this guy's like, I'm so fucking excited. And he's like, oh my God.
I
It
know.
is possible, but like the level of success that this guy has had, like he should be pretty happy with where his life's going.
Yeah, the thing is money don't make you happy.
Before Shane
It's a
Gillis
lie.
and Matt were the top podcasts in the world, this guy was. So like fucking pretty crazy. On Patreon, I mean.
How was your weekend? I wanted you to talk about your weekend experience because you've done a few weekends there, right? At Tacoma Comedy
Yeah.
Club.
Oh, yeah.
How was this one? Because when I got there, you looked like you were having a great time.
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. There were great crowds.
I was happy because before I saw you, you were like, my fucking camera didn't record. God damn it.
Oh, the night before?
Yeah.
That was so terrifying,
Hughes did
dude.
like his hits. Like you did great too. Like you had the crowd like fucking going. And then I was like, I was excited to be like, hey man, great job. And then I looked over and you're like, my fucking camera sucks.
Well, the whole thing was like at TCC, if you're doing a weekend, like the night before, you can do a drop-in set to like practice for the weekend. And I wanted to do that strictly because I just learned how to use that camera really well.
Yeah, not that
And-
well. Not that well.
Well, I figured it out.
Yeah.
But that was like the trial run to make sure that everything worked. And you know that like werewolf joke that I told on here?
That one did good.
I did that at the show, and it worked really well. I was surprised because that was the first time I ever told it. It was just so
it was
silly.
very silly, yeah.
And so I didn't expect it to work, but it did work. And I was like, oh, cool. Well, at least I have footage of it. And then it cut off.
And you didn't
And I was
get
like,
it.
fuck. So I was a little peeved at the moment.
Well,
but I'm glad that I did it that night and tried to do the practice run because I fixed it. And this weekend I got perfect footage all weekend.
Yeah, I
so.
saw some of your clips.
That's
They look
awesome,
solid.
dude. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. It was a lot of fun.
I
Got some good compliments. The headliner said, if I'm ever, ever around that I can work with her.
She's like, if you're ever around,
Hell
tell your
yeah,
friend to
dude.
tell your friend to bring more food.
Now you just got to work yourself into a feature spot with her instead of hosting.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I always offer by the end of the weekend. I'm like,
Hey,
I'm sure you get this a lot, but if you ever want someone to open for you, I'm willing to travel, like I have 30 minutes, whatever. But, I don't ever expect anything, but you can't, closed
gotta
mouths
ask.
don't get fed,
Yeah.
true, the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Did you talk about on the pod how you figured out your camera was on the wrong settings for video? It was like at 720 and you're like, oh, it turns out that lady was right.
Yeah, dude,
I'm a piece of shit.
So remember like a couple episodes ago, I was talking about how like this headliner was a total douchebag to me because like I did my best to record this set and then like it just didn't work out and I gave her money back and she was like, well, at least you have the camera. You just got to learn how to work it. And so I had shout out Alex from Open Mic Heroes came by, taught me how to use the camera. He's the fucking man. And it turns out that it was not in 4K and it was in 720. And so it was in like iPhone. It was like my iPhone automatically records better than what my camera was doing. And it was totally whitewashed. The settings were like so fucked. Like the shutter speed was faster than the photons coming out of the light.
Nice.
It was literally like a toddler set it up. And I was like, oh no, I am the idiot. Okay. Like
I'm a
She was
jackass.
genuinely like, good camera. You should learn how to work the settings. And I was like, what a bitch.
What a bitch.
That's what, 4K not good enough for you?
What the fuck,
It's
dude?
fucking Nokia cell phone status footage.
Yeah, that's like when you're
Yeah, my bad on that one. A good thing I didn't say anything about anything too personal. But yeah, I really stuck my L size
Foot in
12.
your mouth.
Yeah, I said,
it's like I don't know, like if I have a YouTube video that's in 720, I get pissed.
I know, dude. It was crazy. I'm like, why is this so grainy?
You're like, what's going on here, dude?
It's an
Yeah, I was
old-
looking at it and I'm like, I don't know much, but I can't say that looks like 4K.
I can't say, I can't in all faith say
You're
that
like,
this
fuck,
is.
I'm gonna gotta
You're
get my
about to turn it
LASIK
back
redone.
in. You never turn it, dude. You're like, I got ripped off.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait,
what
did
is-
you mess with the settings?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why.
You just blew it, dude.
Well, the first one was 720 automatic. And so it was all whitewashed. So I had to go in there and change the white balance settings, which means I had to take it off automatic, which meant that I just had to leave it, whatever the camera left. Like when you first go into manual, I'm sure it was all like 000 or whatever, I had to like adjust shit. I didn't touch it.
Alex looked at it and was like, what fucking retard?
He was like, he looked at it, he was like, oh,
Oh no.
What the hell is this?
fuck. Yeah, it was bad. It was all bad. I really embarrassed myself on that one. But hey, now I know. It's all about learning. You know? And
Yeah.
now,
I'm glad you
now
got
I
it.
can shoot in 4K and I know how to like adjust the exposure so that, under any light, I'm not going to, I'm not going to be a ghost pedophile on stage.
That's good. No ghost pedophile.
Just a regular one.
You're ghouling, pedophiling.
Like, I don't want to scare these kids. I want to touch them. It's different.
Yeah, I don't want
I don't want to scare them.
Dude, I've been watching scare fucking cams again. It's so fun, but it's so embarrassing for the people who get scared. They scared this lady who already looks like she's having a shitty day, and she farted like right when she was like,
Nice.
and then and everybody's like,
I've been having dreams about farting.
It's a nightmare.
Dude.
You had dreams about farting?
Twice I've had a dream about farting, and like I always wondered if because this bag's gonna get removed soon, and so I was like, I wonder if it'll get so routine. Early on, I was wondering to myself, I wonder if this will get so routine and normal to me that it's in my dreams, and then sure enough, oh good, I thought I was fucking having a schizophrenic break for a second.
The voices were
I was
talking.
like, what the fuck?
No, there's a lady
what the
talking.
hell's in this Coke?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you fucking dosed my ass.
Spiked you, dude.
What the fuck was I talking about?
Oh, you're farting.
Oh yeah, no, but like it did work its way into my subconscious because in my dreams, twice I farted and I was worried. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? I'm not supposed to do that.
What the hell's going on
What
here?
the heck?
the
Yeah,
hell is this?
yeah. I've been having weird dreams lately. I like normally don't dream at all.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
all the
I
weed.
do dream, but I don't remember them.
Yeah.
but nights in a row, I'm remembering dreams. Dude, I had this creepy ass fucking dream where I had to where I was driving up a hill and it was like 90 degrees. And I kept being like, dude, my truck's gonna fall backwards. And I woke up just being like scared. And I was like, dude, dreaming sucks.
Dreaming
Started
sucks.
smoke, took a hit off your bong. You're like, you're not getting me again.
Yeah, dude, fuck dreams, dude.
Dreaming
I love
fucking
dreams, dude.
sucks.
Yeah, dude, dreaming blows.
You had that sleep paralysis shit before too, right?
Me? Yeah, I've had it.
You've had it for sure. I know you because of the shit you listen to before bed.
Boys, I fucking completed my motorcycle course.
Hasn't talked for 35 minutes.
Yeah, here we go. Look at that, dude. Anthony Cardoza, April 6th. I'm good to start my motorcycle course tomorrow.
You shared a whole story, Tony. He's like, dreams
phone
are crazy.
Can finally come down. I'm sorry. I just did not want that shit to restart.
That is so funny. He might be the only person to get a motorcycle certification live on a podcast.
Yeah,
Dude, that might be.
I can't wait till
we could use that and be like history setting. Like, we have records.
Record breaking. Yeah. First on camera motorcycle compilation of a course.
It's just you.
Yeah, dude.
It's just you going,
Final. Oh, yeah, dude.
I can't wait till
Fuck,
next
that's
week when
nice.
we set first pod fail a fucking motorcycle
Yeah,
test.
dude. I come in next week. I'm all fucked up. I got like a broken arm.
Turns out I can't do the slide, guys.
Yeah, the instructor said you should not buy a motorcycle. I'm still gonna.
yeah, you can't stop me.
Dude, I saw a biker gang in Seattle. It was great. They were all electric. They were like little
That's
electric
crazy.
fucking, and then one guy on a unicycle in the back, like being security.
Hell
like he
yeah.
was like this, like with his arms all fucking hard.
Yeah, dude.
Like just watching everybody's
The
back.
enforcer.
I
It's
wouldn't
almost-
trust that guy to defend me.
Fuck yeah. It's almost time for me to dust off the old moped.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
almost
I forgot.
moped
it's almost
weather.
moped season,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, dude.
The
Oh,
hog,
yeah.
the hog's coming out.
I'm gonna rip the hog to the gym.
You should straight pipe the moped, dude.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff.
I'm gonna get you a
I'm
fanny
sure
pack.
Shad does. Just tell Shad to do it.
Yeah, well, I need to work. I need to fix things, and I can't. It's actually a real problem. Like, I need to learn how to fix this stuff. Like,
Go to YouTube.
I need to change the battery in it. I have to
Just use YouTube.
change the oil. But it's like such a unique old moped that like there's no.
Dude, ask
There's
Chat.
gotta be a
Chat
YouTube
GPT will
video.
find it for you. Ask Chat.
Yeah, ChatGPT actually could probably tell me. That's actually a
Yeah.
great point. Yeah,
Dude, I ask Chat for everything.
I should do that before my subscription. I'm gonna do 2 months no subs.
No subs.
No, I'm not paying for nothing for
No
2
Subway
months.
sandwiches?
Not even like Netflix.
I will eat Jersey Mike subs. But
Oh, you meant subscriptions.
yep.
Not even like
Oh.
Netflix and shit, or
Well, I jacked those from my sister.
oh, so
So
you're
I
chilling.
do. I will have TV, but I will not have music for 2 months.
That's
Why?
crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll just use free Pandora and Spotify. Why? Because I'm poor as fuck,
Oh.
Do you just want my YouTube?
and I'm so sick and tired of like having random fucking like the last straw was like Adobe Premiere charged me, and I was like,
That happened last
I
week.
don't even have a subscription to this.
You were
know?
pissed, dude. Jeremiah was fuming
I think I
last week
accidentally
about
used your
that.
credit card then. My bad.
Yeah.
I accidentally used your credit card. Did
Well, I disputed it with Twin Star. So
All you have to do is
you
just
get
get
your
it.
money back?
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, get a new
I
debit.
proved it because I showed them a picture. I was like, dude, it says I do not have a subscription here. And it took money. And they were looking at it. They're like, that's weird. It looks like they have like your account number, and that's how they charged it.
Those
Oh.
sons of bitches.
I was like, what?
Wait, the account number to your bank?
oh, I also locked down my apartment in LA.
Oh,
Let's go.
congratulations. man.
Congratulations,
Speaking
dude.
of that, fucking, they sent me a second application on it. It was asking for my routing number and the balance of my fucking checking and savings. And I was like, I've never had an apartment do this. I'm not filling that out. And they're like, yeah, you can just skip that. And I was like, then why is it even on there?
Those motherfuckers. Because
They're trying to get
they
you.
want to know.
Yeah, he's like, then why is it on there?
Because
Like,
the rent goes higher when you make more money.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry, that one's not available. We do have a $5,000 one available.
yeah, I was like, no shot, dude. Like, I'm not filling this shit out. Like, you guys don't need to know my bank information,
They're like,
especially because we pay rent through Zelle. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Interesting, Zell, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking already
Well, it's
getting
'cause
scammed.
A person owns the house.
Wait, where are you moving to?
Koreatown.
Koreatown?
Koreatown.
Let's
Is that
go.
like its own town or is it like a part of a bigger town?
It's a part of LA.
You lived in Korea for a while?
Yeah, I did for 9 months.
Nice.
Is that why
dude.
you're moving there?
No, it was just the nicest houses for the cheapest prices.
Nice.
Yeah, people don't want to be in Korea.
So it's a house. So you're going to live
It's
with
a
other
house.
people?
Yeah, I'm living with my buddies.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm living with my buddy Kelvin and my buddy Taryn.
Let's
Oh,
go. That's
that's
going to be
right.
a fun
Okay.
house.
Yeah, we've been friends for like 15 years. They're the two that convinced me to start doing comedy.
That's pretty fucking cool.
God bless them for having fucking Tony start comedy.
Yeah, they specifically flew to Tacoma with the mission to get me to do an open mic.
Yeah.
God bless them for
he
that.
He walked
dude.
out, put his sunglasses on, and fucking killed it.
Okay, so like Anthony was the reason why I started doing comedy. Calvin and what was the other? And Taryn were your reason. Why did you start?
Oh, I didn't have any friends, so my story's not as sweet.
Yeah, why did you start doing comedy?
Yeah, like who drove you to do it though? Because there had to be someone else that was like, "You're funny, you should do comedy." That,
No,
like,
everybody
you
was
It
like,
was just Crispin.
Yeah, no, it was
Crispin just believes
like
in
in the
himself
mirror.
that much.
just me and a hunch.
yeah, dude. It literally was. I was like, I had been here for fucking a year or two, no friends, nothing. I was just fucking alone. And I was like, fuck it, man. I'll do something different for my 30th birthday. And so I went to go do comedy at Nate Jackson's, the old club.
Oh.
And when I got there, they were like, shows canceled. So everybody who signed up is going on tonight. And I'm not going to tell you when you're getting the light. I'm just going to light you when I'm ready.
How much time did you do?
I ended up doing like 7 minutes.
7?
Yeah.
For your first time?
Yeah.
Damn.
It didn't go bad. And that's why I was like, I can do this. And then I did good my second time, bombed my third one. And I was like, I'm going to get better at this.
Let's
I have
go.
to. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah.
I went to the when they were trying to get me to do it, and I was like, I don't want to do it. And they're like, let's go to an open mic, right? So we went to Tacoma Comedies downtown, the one on Wednesdays. We went to that one, and it was a particularly bad night. And I'm not going to name drop comics, but I mean, I went there. And I was like, fuck, I could do this. Like, these guys are bombing their asses off, dude.
Yeah, dude, you can. Yeah, you totally can.
And then I went on Thursday, the next day, and threw my name in the bucket and ended up getting on stage.
Nice.
So it was fucking, yeah, it was cool.
You have good friends. I would have been like, what else can I convince them to do?
Yeah, I mean, they convinced me to a lot of shit, to move to LA.
Mine was fun because Anthony and I kind of double dog dared each other into like, well, I'll do it if you do it, because we did the similar thing where we were like, fuck, we could do that.
I love
you
that.
know?
I love that. That's how y'all did it. It's like your first time with a chick. You're like, I'll show you yours. You show me mine.
Yeah,
I'll show you yours if you show me mine.
Well, we agreed to go for a month to open mics just to kind of like scout it and see like if we think we could do it.
Where did you
through
scout?
March. So like we had to wait through the pandemic because it all closed down when we agreed to try it. So I wrote for like 9 months getting ready. And I did a couple of those like weird Zoom open mic things, but I don't count that as performing because I literally got no response from telling those jokes. It was just me practicing to humans.
yeah.
I might as well have went on what's that thing called?
Omegle.
I might as well have went on that and just been like running jokes to people hitting next, you know? So I don't consider that an open mic. But the first one, like we agreed to sign up in April. And we both got on, like I was a week and then he was a week. And so everything opened back up. And that Tacoma Comedy Club, the downtown one, was at capacity every open mic. It was crazy. Like
people
hot
wanted
crowd.
open mics so bad.
Because everything opened back up, everyone wanted to get out and do something. And it's a free show.
Yeah.
And so they're like, yo, we're here. And it was like literally like comics had to sit in the back booths like all together because there was no tabletops available. And so when I went up there with like super hacky jokes, but like, did great. You know, like I posted my first video ever of comedy on Reddit, and then a bunch of people were like, oh, dude, that's a great crowd. Like, congrats. That's the first time. And I was like hooked from the beginning because I had such a good set. And then Anthony had like a rough set he had a good one the first time, and then the second time he had like a really bad heckle situation, has never done it since.
Really?
So I genuinely think like if my first time, like I had like a really embarrassing experience, I might have not done it again, but did great the first time. And I was like, dude, that fucking rules. That feeling of like doing well. I was like, that is what I was
You get that
looking
first
for.
laugh and you're like, there it is.
I mean, you guys were there for my first bomb, so I fucking
And the second.
And everyone afterwards.
yeah. And then since then, you guys have seen me bomb tons of times. but
Constantly. No, I'm kidding.
I had bombed, and then you guys talked to me after, and you were like, "Hey, you got something?" Like,
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
going.
you
And I
had
was
something.
That must have been the first time I saw you.
Yeah.
It was Sunglass Tony.
Yeah, sunglasses,
Yeah.
Tony. Yeah,
You were funny when I first saw you. That's why I made fun of you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he was fun.
it was fun.
I liked your
Sunglasses.
jokes.
Just a silly guy.
Yeah. Alcoholic with
You
sunglasses.
were also like pretty drunk.
Yeah, I was
fucking
You had
hammered.
like a beer in your hand and you're like pointing with it in your hand and shit at people. You're like, you're fucking gay.
You're fucking gay.
I'm like, I like this guy.
This guy, he's gonna be all right.
He's got the moxie I'm looking for.
They used to sell Heidelberg at the 6th Ave location, and I would get a fucking pitcher of it, and I would sit at my table with one glass, and I would drink an entire pitcher of Heidelberg before I got on stage.
Damn.
And then I would just talk. I like wouldn't write anything. I would figure my set out as I was preparing to get on stage.
That's a good fucking skill to have. The first time me and Cardoza ever hung out, we just got hammered off Elysian.
yeah.
We ordered a pitcher of Elysian. We're like, this is going to be a great night. And then like 2 hours later, we were like, I'm hammered. I want to go home.
Did happen. Yeah. We went to several bars and then we were at McConey's and we each ordered a drink and I like sipped mine. And like, you know, when beer starts tasting like poison, like you take a drink and you're like, that's poison. Like fucking, I was like, I think I'm done. And then he was like, thank God. So am I. And then we went home.
I was fucking hammered, dude.
It was like 12 or something.
Yeah.
Dude, we were cooked.
And then we both walked. So we were like, we don't have to worry about driving. So we'll just drink until we can barely walk.
Yeah. And that's what happened.
Yeah. And then I walked up to the bar and these people that were in the bar came out at the same time I was just walking. And I had my hood up and shit because it was cold. And they looked so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
And then so it made me laugh. So I walked faster because they were trying to get away. And then I walked all the way to the corner. And then as soon as like they stopped there and they're like looking around, I got on my phone and I was like, yeah, I'm on my way, you know, just like
That's awesome, dude.
I should have been like, we got 4. They're fucking ready.
Yeah, they're here.
Hell yeah. I have an announcement
Target
for
acquired.
everybody. By the way, if this episode maybe seemed like it was lacking, you know, history's not always so interesting. We just made history with Tony Cardoza being the first podcaster to ever get a motorcycle certification live in front of everybody.
And birthday
hey,
gifts.
is that the most riveting material? No. Should we have actually probably tried? Yeah, maybe. But that's what you fucking got this week, guys. That's the end of the episode. We made history for you. Once again, best fucking podcast that you can get. We're Mush. Crispin, close it out for us,
All
baby.
right. Can't build us up. Can't break us down. Don't fucking listen.
God damn, you nailed that. Good night, everybody.
Yeah.